Hey, what's up, guys? Me, the Frisco Kid. Welcome to another session of our podcast, Kicking It with the Frisco Kid. Today, I got a special guest, and he comes with a line full of credits. We're gonna hype you up real quick before
What's
we
up? What's
bring
up,
you
bro?
in. It's gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I might need to record that one and use it for mine, bro.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah,
trust me.
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event of the evening? Crowd goes crazy. It's
Ah,
wild. I got
fucking
goosebumps. Who's
cameras everywhere.
I paid 15.
Yeah.
Nah, get to the point, my guys. Yo, welcome everybody. This guy got multiple awards. Coach of the Year, multiple. He started naming these things off, and I was like, I'm gonna say multiple Coach of the Year awards.
Yeah, man, it's been a good year.
Also, big deal. His team, Heritage, won state champion. Am I
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my God,
First one in the history.
that was big, and the trophy was huge. Give it up for the one and only, my boy here. Introduce yourself. Let's
Listen,
get it.
Saavedra.
There we
Let's get
go.
it. Let's get it.
Welcome to the show, bro. How you feeling today?
I'm comfortable, man. Chilling.
Yeah.
Ready for a good combo.
Where'd you come back? You just went somewhere. Where'd you come back from?
Went to Philly. Part of the one of the last awards I got to receive it in person. And then one of my boys got All American as well, so we got to fly him out and receive that in person. So that was cool, man.
How was that feeling? Was it?
Man, it's surreal. I think coaching in Arkansas, you don't really think about national recognition like that. But
I got like goosebumps of you
bro,
telling me this, bro.
it's
Like,
been good, man. It's been good. So we got to go and hang out with. Actually, I got to meet the Portugal coach. Yeah, man,
oh,
Roberto
but
Martinez. So I got to meet him. Um, yeah, it was legit,
it's
man.
it's not gonna be sooner than later than the Razorbacks will have a soccer team
Yeah, I hope so, bro.
because
I
I
hope
feel
so.
like it's growing, and the fact that you're providing
Right, right,
trophies,
right.
like that's a big deal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is like we're growing as a state. Soccer's always been big, but we're growing. Like for example, when we go out and play different teams from say Oklahoma, Texas, like we're actually competing now. So I think
Oh yeah, and you're winning.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's the thing. Like usually it takes a while. Like if it's like, oh, we still gotta bring in players, but when you're bringing championships home,
right,
that just, I mean, I got excited for you when I
right, right,
saw that.
right.
I was like, it
Yeah,
was
man.
good to see that because I was like, for a program to get a championship, or
Right,
like
right,
from what I've been here,
right.
and then bam, like it's here.
It's
Like that was a stamp. I feel like that
yeah,
was a stamp, and it got a lot of people excited. I know a lot of people were very excited. I was one of them. I
right,
was
right,
really pumped because I know you
right,
personally,
right, right.
and when your boy wins, it feels like the whole town wins.
This
You
is
know what
our
I'm
championship,
saying?
bro. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
our
I think that's
championship.
that's one of the things that excited me the most about the way we did it is our team is full of just regular kids, man. There's no superstars out there, and so the community really got behind him, and seeing the amount of people at the finals and just from all different walks of life, like that was really neat to see.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did one of your events, and I saw
Right?
people just pile up in there, and I was all
Yeah.
like I want to see you win. I feel like you give out that vibe that you're like you care for the kids,
Right.
you care like it's one thing for you to see somebody that's in charge and wants to go, but when you see someone that has like you see it like when they speak to you that you care about this.
Right. Right. Right.
And I feel like that just puts a different element on like people wanting to like support you. Like it's one thing to people to support you, yeah, go get it. But when you give them that like
Right. Right.
little bit of like you do that,
I mean,
so like
thanks,
that's
bro.
awesome that you do
Yeah.
that, and it makes people like people like me I got
Right. Right.
excited. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, so when I saw you with that, like
We
dude,
did it, bro. Yeah.
that was awesome, bro.
I
Like that
think
was
it comes from where my upbringing. Just this community based mentality that we can be as big as we want, but really if you want to be big and be worth it, then I think you have to have the right people behind you. And I was raised with my grandmother, and she always taught me that you treat everybody with respect. Everybody needs to be feel seen when they talk to you, and so I think that's really what I try to portray with everybody. The way I run my life, or way I run my program, is it's not my program. It's our program. We all invest in it, and I think that comes across. And I hope that, like you said, people feel like this is part of them because when we are state champions, we represent the whole state. We represent everybody, and so I hope that people feel like that was their journey too. It took us
yeah.
10 years
No, I
to get
mean
that. So
it was awesome to watch.
sure, sure.
Cause I watched the like I watched the revealing of the uniform.
Right,
Like
right.
I was there for that, so I watched it. So at the end of the season, to watch you
Yeah,
post with
man.
that, I was like, man, like this is really good for our area, and this is really good for people that don't like that can't play football or that
Right.
can't play tennis or all those sports that
Right.
like growing up or what investment is soccer.
Right.
So having to translate that and put it in other sports, now there's an avenue that like, oh, now I can play.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome. That's good to watch.
Yeah, man.
But before I get more emotional,
Haha.
like I'm gonna put a little teardrop in my. Hold on.
You're good,
I had a
bro.
pose to get the.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna add teardrops. All right, man. We're gonna get to know you a little bit better, just from perspective. Like we're the homies, and I've
Yeah.
known you
Yeah.
for a minute, and I had to bring you on the podcast. Had to have you on here, bro.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad you did.
First question of the day:
Okay.
if you had to pick one movie to show your kids, that one movie that they got to see, your favorite movie of all times.
Man, that was a really hard one because there's so many good movies out there. But I think sticking with the competitive aspect, it's got to be Coach Carter, bro.
Coach
Like,
Carter.
there's some days that, like, like I'll give you an example. One of the things that I do is like right before season starts, I want everybody to have the best grades as possible. So, as punishment, like they can't practice until they get their grades above a C, and little moments like that where like I've had a player actually say that like, man, this is some Coach Carter stuff. Like, what we doing here,
Yeah.
But I just think that the mindset behind that movie is such a real one in the fact that we can't control what's outside. We can't control what parents we were given. We can't control a lot of things, bro. And at the end of the day, the only thing we can do is work as hard as we can to kind of let the light out of us. That's always been there. And the quote about our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate.
Yeah.
Type deal. Like I think a lot of times, what I hope to portray to our kids is like you don't have to be afraid to be you, right? Like
Facts.
you mentioned earlier about when you talk to me, it feels like it's our program. It's all of that, and that's really what I try to portray to people. It's like, man, I'm not perfect. I didn't ask to be a mentor. I didn't ask to be a leader. I didn't ask to be any of these things. I just put my head down, got to work, learned English, went to get an education, and then I looked up and it's like, oh, we're here. So
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why I love that movie is because it talks about just embracing who the hell you are, and at the end of the day, that's all you gotta be.
It's hard work, man. And I love that movie, man. Like as much as like a lot of sports movies don't really interact with the grades and
Right.
stuff like that. That's the first movie that's like actually dug into. It's like, hey man, if you ain't got your grades up, you ain't practicing.
That's what it's about, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
feel like that gave another avenue of an exit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all just like, oh, it's all sports and happy dandy and this and
Right.
that. No, like that put an aspect of like, no, bro, like this is real life, bro. You
And
know
it's
what
an
I'm saying?
investment. I think
Yeah,
it speaks to the investment that as a coach you can have in the future of the kid. I talk to my
yeah,
players a lot about making sure that they get something out of the program. It's not we could win games with good players, but I take it as like I'm responsible for what happens when they graduate.
facts.
Like those couple years, whether I prepared them or not. Maybe it's not just me, but like the program. We're not just a team; we're a program that should prepare them with good habits, good connections, so that whenever they're out in the real world. I got a meeting on Wednesday with the boy that just needs to fill out his FAFSA and try to figure
Yeah,
out soccer. So at the end of the day, it's like, well, how are we doing this? Not just for the sport, but what about after?
that's good, bro. Cause like literally, my coach still hits me up.
Yeah,
He comes to my shows,
absolutely.
and like it's crazy to see him. Cause like I automatically like sharpen up when I see him. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like 20 push-ups, you got him. You know?
I saw something the other day. It was like the first thing that a former player tells you when they see you after not seeing you for a while is who you are to them.
Yeah, facts.
And I listened to that, bro. Like, cause the amount of times
No, because it's a real deal. Because that's me, bro. Because like
yeah,
when I see my coach, like I don't know why, but I was more scared to let him down
right, right,
than anyone else. Because when I was playing, he always reminded me. He's all like, "You're on the team because you worked hard, and there's something special in you,
right,
and you gotta find it."
right,
So imagine someone that's telling you that, and then you meet them down to life, and you haven't done anything.
right.
That was like the scariest thing. So when he came to the show, he gave me a
I bet
hug.
you
He
were proud.
embraced me. He's like, "Hey man,
Yeah,
I'm really proud of you, man. Like you finally put that jaw to work, you know."
yeah, yeah,
But
man.
I was really happy. Like that meant a lot to me because I was like, man, like it was when I saw him, it was a different kind of scare. Like
Right,
I was ready to perform. It was packed house,
right,
and from the corner of my eye, some guy's like, "Hey, that guy says he knows you," and I was like, "Who?" and I looked over and I see him,
That's awesome.
and I was like, I got so nervous because it wasn't it. I don't know if it was it installed in my brain or
Right.
something that I have to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He installed it in my head that we have to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And every time we lost, he would let me know what I did wrong,
Right.
what I can do better. So like he always let me know that you might have lost, but winning is not out of the picture.
Right. And I think it's mentality, right? Like I
Yeah.
think, you know, the common question people ask me lately is like, you ready for another one? You ready for another one? And I think I feel so weird answering that question because if you talk to the guys that I had there for the last 10 years that played there, they'll tell you that we always talked about being champions. It was never like
Yeah.
a championship.
And you have to speak it out in the universe.
Right. But I think it's a way of being. I don't think
Yeah.
it's like I don't know that we ever had a trophy and said like, oh, we're gonna go get that. Like it was always like, well, how do you act every single day? You know, one of the
Facts.
things I always told my boys was like, man, my biggest fear is that one day I'm gonna have that one team that could be a championship team, and then we haven't done the details to get there.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's a mentality. You know, win or lose, I think it's a mentality.
Yeah, it's Coach Carter, Coach Kilby, and
Let's get it, bro.
the new coach, the coach of the year right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta win now. I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey,
win.
let's do it.
I feel like everybody's winning out here, man. Everybody's out here having a good time. We're out
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, man. Next question. Obviously, I want to save this one, but I feel like we gotta talk about it. Where do you want to travel?
Man, I've been to this place, but not for this reason. So I definitely were the actual soccer game there. So I think that would be amazing.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
And now it's time. Which you're Barcelona, huh?
Yes, sir. Are you a Madrid fan?
Oh, I
It's
was.
been a good episode, boys. All right, later.
Yeah. Have a good day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now I feel like, oh man, it's just that rivalry was so personal,
Yeah.
but I wasn't a part of it. Like I saw people
Yeah.
go at it
Yeah. Yeah.
because I was on the other side. I was a Manchester United fan.
Oh, dang.
Like I wasn't involved in this whole shebang.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And I'm glad I wasn't
Yeah.
because I had friends
It's
that we were
personal,
friends.
bro.
Yeah, it's like it's not
Yeah.
a
No, it's
you're
personal.
not coming over.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like we had to watch this game and we had to split up.
Right.
And I didn't understand. Like I understood it, but I was like, all right, come on, bro,
Right.
chill.
Right.
You know, it's your dad. No, I was kidding.
Nah, but it's personal, man. Nah, it's personal. It's personal for sure.
Yeah, no, bro. If you had to go see that game, would you want to see it now or when it was Messi and Cristiano going
Oh,
at
I
it?
mean, it's got to be then, you know. It's got to be then. But at the same time, I've been a Barcelona fan before Messi, you know, and so really it would just be the atmosphere, the environment there. I mean, I'll tell you this: when we were in Barcelona, we just walked by that Camp Nou, and dude, I got tears in my eyes and it was just a construction site at the time because they were still building it. But just as a little kid growing up watching these games, and to know that like, man, it's here. It's like right here. So
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing.
No, I mean I get it, I get seeing the stadium because when I like going like I grew up in LA and seeing the
Right.
Staples Center,
Right.
it was like it was part of LA.
Right.
So when they changed the name, I felt some type of way.
I bet. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I was like upset. Like I
Yeah.
was like, and like a lot of people don't get it. I was like,
Right.
why are you so upset? And I was like, you don't get it.
It's part of the
Like,
history, man. Yeah.
It's a Staples Center,
Yeah.
bro. Like
yeah.
I don't even think Staples a company.
Yeah.
To me, it was like the Staples Center was built before
Bef-
anything.
before
you know.
anything, yeah. No, but that would be somewhere I would like to travel, man. Barcelona to watch a Clásico. I think that would be amazing.
All right. So every time we ask somebody to travel where they want to travel, we give them a fun fact.
Okay.
Fun fact about Barcelona is: did you know that they were in inspiration for the what is it, book a day?
No.
That means you go out and you exchange books with somebody,
Okay.
and it's a thing now.
And like that's a
And they
I
can't.
heard I've
Yeah,
heard of that
and they
here. So
yeah they that
Wow.
there and another one when they built all the beaches are handmade, and the sand was imported from Egypt.
what? I didn't know that.
All right.
Damn. All right.
Ah!
You learn something new every day. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've been to Barcelona.
That's pretty cool, right?
I didn't realize
They
that.
did that for the Olympics.
Wow.
So they built the beaches. They hand built them, and the sand was imported from Egypt.
Damn.
Egypt has a lot of sand.
Yeah.
Now it's going like, oh no, really?
I'd be like, do they? No,
Do they? Yeah, that's wild, right?
That's
I was
crazy.
like, that's crazy. I was like, I had to get that one in.
Nah,
I
you
was
got-
like, I gotta get that one.
Nah, good job, bro. I didn't
Nah.
know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know
I think Barcelona would be dope. I would love to go. Just as, like, I feel like you have to see the world.
that. And when you get there, you realize how many, like, it makes sense, the colonizers and the stuff that they left behind with us, because it's like a lot of the little shops feel like El Mercado in El Salvador.
Really?
Like it's cool, man. We walk down basically the shops in LA, like
Yeah.
all these little tiny shops that were like, it's they don't even have like a credit card reader, like it's all cash, and like you have all these people, like you can negotiate prices with them and stuff like that,
Ah, I love that. I love
bro.
negotiating.
So yeah, it's very
I really love I love places where I can go and negotiate.
yeah, it's the best, man.
Like that's what happened to me in New York, bro. I was in New York, bro, and I was like, I saw that King Kong right there,
Yeah.
bro. I saw it and I was like, I need that.
How
I
how
need it.
how much did you get it for?
And it's not talking. Like, don't ruin my story, bro.
Come on now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so I think it was like $40,
Okay.
and I was like, I'm gonna get it for 20. Watch, you know.
50% off.
Yeah, well, not like I
Yeah.
didn't, when you go somewhere and there's shops, you go
Right.
and obviously they have the same. I was told wait till you get to the back and then make your way to the front.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
makes
Because
sense.
I've always bought stuff at the beginning and then be like, oh man, this guy sold to me for $50, and then you go
Yeah.
back, oh, I don't know who you are, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I obviously hopped around. The cheapest I could find it was 30. So like I could probably get this for 20. And this is what I did, bro. I grabbed the $40 bill and I had $60.
Yeah.
I got 40 on this hand and put the 20 on this hand. And I don't know what happened. But I looked at the guy and I was like, I want that, bro. He's like, all right. Like, I only got his $20. And he's all like, all right. I was like, yes. I reached in the wrong pocket.
And you can no.
At that point, I can't.
Nah, you gotta give him the 40.
I was like, just take it. You won this one.
Yeah.
And I know he was happy, bro, because like after I left, he was like, oh,
No.
he started talking in his language.
Yeah.
I heard
he's
his
like, I
high
got him.
fives, and I was mad.
Yeah, he
For
got
real,
you.
bro. Like he was back there, like celebrating, going.
He's, like, bragging.
He kept doing this, and I
And
was
then he
like,
thought he had 20.
yeah.
Nah, that's funny, bro.
I was mad. I was like, I just took it. I was like,
Yeah. You're like,
can I get the bag, or you gonna wrap this up, or
go exchange it for the guy that was selling it for 30.
the other guy at 20 said he was gonna put it in a little bubbly wrap. You don't got that?
No. Okay, cool. My bad.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad to have that in Barcelona though,
Yeah.
because I feel like now, eventually within the next 4 years, we do want to travel to Greece. We want to travel to Rome. We want to travel. I want to see a thing, but like I think it would be intense, and I think it would be awesome to get like that classical feel, bro.
Oh, man.
Like just to
That would be
see it
amazing.
in the full aspect of. I think those years with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi were the closest thing we ever had to war.
Bro, I mean,
Right?
people wouldn't speak. You're right. People wouldn't speak to each other.
Yeah, like that
Like-
was like for real. Like that rivalry was like
To see, and not to make it about Messi, but to see Messi finally win a World Cup, I didn't think it was real. Like, I was like, there's no way that, and then France scores, and then Argentina scores, and they're going back and forth. And I'm thinking, there's no way. Like, there's no way this is actually happening. Because, I mean, for me, being a Barcelona fan, being a Messi fan, seeing him work so hard and then always fall short.
facts.
And then to finally see Messi win a World Cup, it was like, anything's possible.
That
man.
was
Like,
wild, bro. Argentina went wild.
I mean,
Wild, bro. They
crazy.
shut nobody went to work that day.
oh, I bet.
And they made it a holiday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, there it is right there.
Yeah.
You see it? We're so close. Did you see that they're changing it?
No.
Yeah, they changed it.
Oh, what?
It doesn't look like that no more.
So what is it or what?
All right. Well, I'm gonna put a picture here. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, this
That's
sucks.
sick.
Nah, like that's the World Cup to me.
Right.
Forever it will be the World Cup to me. Like
Right.
for Pele and everybody to like
Right.
and then switch it up now, like you can't.
That's weird.
Can't.
Is it for this World Cup coming up that
Yeah.
changing?
I really hope it's not. But like
Yeah.
I've seen all kinds of stuff and I try to avoid.
Hopefully not. Yeah.
I know because I feel like that's the World Cup.
Yeah.
That will forever be the most.
It has to be.
It has to be like for your country. That's like the one.
Yeah.
Can't show up with a nude. They're gonna be like, imagine you're bringing it home for grandpa. What is that?
Bring them a plate now. Yeah.
Facts.
Hopefully it's not.
And hopefully it's not. But FIFA, if you hear us, tag us. Send us some money so we can upgrade our equipment. We'll put you on the background. You see the logo up there. We got it. We got
Real.
everything we need, baby. We just need sponsors. We got you.
Sure.
Next question. Or we just asked you about places to travel. Let's see. Third one. This is really good. What is your favorite theory?
Yeah, when you asked me that, I started thinking about so many of them, but I think the one that resonates with me the most is the social exchange theory. I think um, at the end of the day, it's whether we understand it or not, we're always exchanging currency with people.
Yeah.
And I think that I've understood that for a long time, and it's really helped me kind of think about how I treat others. The golden rule: treat others like you want to be treated.
Facts.
But I think sometimes people treat you a certain way based on maybe deposits that you've made with them, or withdrawals that you've made with them. And I think it's easy to be upset that somebody didn't give you a meeting, or it's easy to be upset that somebody didn't answer that email. Um, but with that same theory, one of my favorite books is The Speed of Trust, and it goes back to, if you want to get something. If you, I'll give you an example. I just had a meeting with this convention I went to, David Simeone. He's in charge of all the education for the United Soccer Convention, and for a long time, I've always thought like, man, it'd be cool if I could present. I do public speaking outside of soccer, but I'd be cool if I could present at one of those conventions. And I just kind of every year just kind of made deposits here and there. And today, I can say like, well, I made enough deposits to where I ended up meeting this guy at a breakfast. We exchanged information. We had a meeting on Friday, and putting something together that I'll be able to work with him and present throughout the country. And it goes back to I could have gotten upset. I sent him an email like 2 years ago. I hadn't won a championship. I hadn't done in his level. I hadn't really done it. This guy's
Yeah.
a well-known person in the soccer world, and so to me that always resonated of like not taking it personal when you don't get the response you want.
Mm-hmm.
Just always first reflect and think like, well, how many deposits have I made in this?
Facts.
Like if you really want something, well, what are you doing to get there? What are you doing to get the right response? And I think it translates to business, relationships.
Facts.
You
That's
know,
work, man. That's work, and I feel like not a lot of people see that because I'm the same way, bro. Like I network a lot. You know me. I talk to
right,
everybody and their mama, bro. I talk to everybody, bro. And I remember I used to get seasoned when I would get a no,
right,
and all the negativity used to stay there with me. And when I learned that, and I put it in my mind, I'm not supposed to be there,
right.
or that no is not now,
Yeah,
and got to keep moving.
right.
Every time people ask me, bro, is like, "Oh man, you're real hyped about this one. Like what, like how did you get it? Oh, you're lucky." I was like, "No, bro, I've heard like 10 no's
For the one
before I
yes.
got this yes.
Yeah, man.
Like I hear a no, I say thank you. I
Because you
see it.
never know.
Yeah, because I
Like
never know.
the know
No,
that you might get now might be where you come back in 10 years.
yeah, because you weren't either. Obviously, you weren't ready. That no is either you're not ready or you're not supposed to be there.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like every time I hear a no, I say cool, good luck, and I move on.
Yeah,
Like I don't dwell in it anymore because I have so many things going on that like I had to reach that point where I'm like, man, I'm never booked. I'm booked once a month. Sucks. Now I have like 3 shows a week.
right.
Like it's crazy. Like I
Now
have
it's the
to.
opposite. Now
I
you
yeah.
you, you
Like I
have
have
to
to
kind of
prioritize,
yeah,
make it up somehow, or like
yeah,
just something.
right,
And I feel like a lot of people dwell in the no,
right.
and I feel like whoever's listening out there, if you hear a no, it's not time yet. Keep sharpening your tools. Keep keep investing in yourself because when that yes comes, you're gonna be able to hit it with 10 times more. How you said more courage, more.
You have to be ready for that.
Yeah, you
Like
have
I
to be
think
ready for it.
I think like even 2 years ago when I reached out to this guy, yeah, I had some things that I thought I could share, but now to be able to share, you know, from 0 to 100, like how did we get to where we are now? How do we get our first All American in the program? How do we build a community around the team? We're to the point where we're traveling on charter buses, where we were able to stay at the A Love Hotel. Shout out to A Love Hotel for that.
Say it one more time.
The A Love Hotel.
A
Yeah,
Love
we're looking
Hotel.
for sponsors, by the way. Um,
We are actually. We do a lot of traveling. We do a lot of going everywhere, and if your logo could go right here,
there we go. There we go.
right there.
And so I think now I can share a little more of the community piece, and like you said, it's what do you do with that no? And I think that social exchange, going back to the question, like social exchange theory really talks about, what currency are you exchanging? Whether we realize it or not, you're always exchanging currency.
Facts.
You're always, the way you treat people, the way you treat people that they know, how you show up,
Yeah.
and I think something that I try to remind myself is like, take those no's, take those battles that maybe I didn't feel like I got what I deserve, and just use it as motivation.
Facts.
whether it's
Yeah.
coaching and anywhere else. It's like, I mean, and I'm not saying like you don't feel bad about the nose. You don't feel bad when we lost in the semifinals so many times, and it wasn't like I was like celebrating the next day. Like, no, you can have feelings, but at the same time, I think you're responsible for how you react to
Yeah.
those.
How you unload it.
Yep.
Yeah. How you unload it, whether it's with anger or with not even positivity. Is it's like how you say it, like maybe energy for the fuel, or like just
You gotta feel it.
fuel.
Yeah.
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 Like where you grind that up and where it goes is very important, and especially when you got eyes on you now and you
Right.
got you're a leader. You coach a team. If they see you mad,
Right.
that's going to be their response when something doesn't go right.
Well, I'll give you an example of that. So this is maybe 6, 7 years ago. Um, we were we played Harbor, and we end up tying. They tie us in the last minute, and one of my homies, Leo, he was the coach over there, and excuse me. Immediately after the game, Democrat Gazette is there, like interviewing me about the game, and I remember in that moment, like that's a quote that I wish I could take back, but I can't, So the guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, coach, can I get a quick before you head over to your team? Can I get a quick quote?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "Yeah, so it was a good battle. You guys were winning most of the game, and then one free kick, and then they up tying. And immediately my emotions still high. So what comes out is like, I said, yeah, I thought we put a good plan together, but I think in soccer sometimes you need a little luck, and I think that they got that with that shot, and it went over our goalie's hands, and now we tie. I think we deserve the 3 points, but you need luck in soccer sometimes." Bro, the next day, and funny thing was, Leo and I were homies. Like we were flying to Vegas with the boys for March Madness, and we wake up, and he just shows me the headline,
Oh.
and he's like, "I was lucky, huh, bro? It was lucky, huh?" So we didn't do anything, huh? It was lucky,
Ooh,
and that sticks
man.
to this day just because I
Oh.
was like, "Nah, my bad, bro. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to serve a point too." But it's just little
Nah,
moments
they
like
ain't
that.
better than us at all.
Yeah.
At all.
I was like, they're trash. They suck. Man, I wish I could take
Hey,
that back.
watch this be the clip that I promote the show
Nah, bro. Me and Leo are cool now, so man.
Leo, I'm coming for
Nah,
you.
yeah, for real.
Leo.
Damn, he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, so it was luck,
Oh,
huh?"
it's like that, huh? My
Mm.
guy doesn't kick well from the
All
30
right,
yards,
all
right? Oh,
right.
I
That was a skill, right?
I'll let him know that.
Yeah,
I'll let him
man.
like, hey, bro, on this day.
So just stuff like that. It's like learning how to channel your emotions, and I think to your point, like when you're in leadership, you have to have systems that help you channel it the right way, because if not, then
Bet.
the same negative energy you might be recycling that, and um, I always try to say like positive energy you keep, and negative energy you try to spend it as quick as possible on something
Yeah.
good.
No, this leads to my next question, and we talked about it earlier. If you had to meet somebody, past or present, who would you want to meet?
Yeah, I think it has to be Kobe, man.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, R.I.P. the legend, man.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I think Kobe just because everything we just said. I think he
Competitive.
he was just a competitor, and the idea that the whole clip of like jobs not finished. I think that translates even on the morning that he passed. They said that he had already gone to church, had a workout in, and was taking his little girl to practice.
That was the saddest day.
Bro,
That was, dude. I grew up in LA. I'm a Laker fan. You see all the
yeah,
we got memorabilia here. Like I love Kobe. My girl always tells me if I had to get you anything, like I was like, you already know what I want.
yeah,
So, but there's a lot of Kobe stuff. There's a lot of Kobe stuff. I was like, then get him.
yeah. Let's get it. Yeah, yeah,
But not like the day he passed away was terrible for me. Like I have 18 jerseys of like Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
his work is still talked about to this day. It's not like he passed away and it's all like no, like people still use like his reference of like, no, this is how you're gonna get the job done.
Right.
This is how we're gonna do it. And I mean, that dude was dedicated and like when he passed away it was sad for everybody. Like I feel like
And I
yeah.
think just the mentality piece of it, just the way that he went about his business, he probably had
Oh, he had
bad,
to.
horrible
Did you
days.
watch that the Dream Team on Netflix?
I didn't finish it, but
You
I
need
saw.
to watch it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that goes hard in the paint. Like that got me motivated.
Yeah, no.
Like
So
that.
I was started watching it, and then it was during season, and it started giving me all, weirdly my emotions. So I was like, nah, this
Yeah.
needs to be a different time. But
Well, like I think that shows how competitive he really was.
he just,
Like he was just a different animal.
yeah,
Like no, like Kobe Bryant was like he demanded respect, and you were gonna give it to him.
well, and the thing about it is like, I think he he was like one of the last ones to win it with his own. Like I know
Yeah.
people were gonna say like, oh, we had this guy, he had that guy, but the idea of a super team came after Kobe,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't think the Lakers went and got all this, and then people can agree disagree with this, but like it's why I could never respect LeBron the way I respect Kobe,
Yeah.
just because I'm like, nah, bro,
Oh snap! We're about to get to the versus battle.
it's like
After this podcast, we're doing another one.
it's like how you gonna go that whole show of like that decision. I know it's business and all that, but like the whole decision moment and all
That
that.
was
And
wild.
it's like,
I
man,
remember
come
watching
on,
that, and I
man.
was
Like,
like, "What am I watching right now?" Like, I
what
feel
in the
like
Kim Kardashian are we watching here?
I
Like,
feel like I don't know. I feel like Don Francisco was gonna come out for the
yeah.
translator, and it was like, "Oh, pero que están mirando en casa." You know?
Para los abuelitos.
Los abuelitos que no tienen. Los Ángeles va a ganar hoy. You know,
For
something.
real.
Nah, that super team was wild, bro, and it was just like, shout out to Dirk
Yeah.
because he beat the Lakers that year,
Yeah.
and he beat the super team that year. Like his ring is declared one of the toughest rings to get because of all the teams he had to go through.
Yeah.
Like imagine being LeBron, like the Super Three when they were
Yeah.
about to do a repeat,
Yeah.
like the three-peat.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you beat Kobe and the Lakers,
Yeah.
and then you beat the big three like that.
That's
Pretty
something.
impressive because Dirk was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Dirk was one of those dudes that you couldn't really hate him.
Right. Right.
Like Dirk Nowitzki, like shout out to him because like you couldn't
You're
really hate
neutral,
him. Yeah, it's like one of those guys that you couldn't hate.
Yeah.
Like you were like, he's a really good player and he's not out there like talking smack.
Right.
He's trying to compete.
Right. But I
So-
think Kobe was one of the last ones to like, in my opinion, it's like an end of an era of like, even now where we're at with college sports with
Yeah.
like, the NIL stuff and all that. Like I think the idea of just working with your own, building your own team, like
Facts.
team chemistry. Like I'm old school in that aspect of like, dude, I like to win with my own. Like you talk about transfers and all of that.
Bro,
like,
that I don't know if you saw where Ron Artest took a shot when he gave him the last shot from the three and chose Ron Artest to shoot it.
Oh no, I didn't see
You
that.
gotta watch it, bro, because it scared everybody. Like I don't know what game it was. I think it was one of those games, bro. Either it was a championship game. It was one of the games.
Okay.
And Ron Artest, you know him, wild,
yeah.
Meta World Peace, whatever. Yeah. He passes out to Ron Artest to take this shot, and he shoots and he scores.
What?
And you watch. There's interviews with Ron Artest saying, "Bro, when he passed me that ball,
You're like, what the?
I was more scared of Kobe than losing."
Yeah.
Like that was wild, bro. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. But
Nah,
shout out, rest in peace, Kobe, man. We
The
lost him,
greatest,
it
man.
hurt. You know,
Yeah.
and to this day, it still sucks that because I was really hoping to see where his daughter was gonna go,
Yeah.
or see if he was gonna pick up the cape and be the coach one day for the Lakers.
Right.
Because that was inedible. Like I feel like it was gonna happen one day, and it was gonna be like
That'd be
Kobe's
sick.
back, you
Yeah.
know, something like that. Because that team is gonna suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Training camp's gonna suck. But
Yeah.
you need to finish that. Finish that with the
No,
Kobe one. I forgot. It's about the Olympics, about the basketball team falling in ranks in basketball.
I've seen,
It-
like I
it's
said, I've seen clips of it, and then I started watching it, and I was like, nah, I need to. This
Yeah,
is like a
like-
full moment.
Yeah, I feel like as a Kobe fan, you need to watch that
Yeah.
because it really highlights like the superstar that he was
Yeah.
and who he was. Like people were talking about like, yeah, dude, we get there when Kobe wasn't here, and there'd be a couple fans, but when next year we pull up and Kobe's here, it's packed, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
wants Kobe.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I feel like that one just highlights his like competitiveness to his own team members because
Right.
they're like obviously in the Olympics he played Paul Gasol.
Right.
They're like he's not gonna. He said the first play I'm running over this fool.
Oh, I did see that part. Yeah. I've seen clips
And it's
of it.
like, no, bro, like
And he
that's
did.
what showed you. Like
Yeah.
Kobe, he may be your boy, but
Yeah.
when it's a team, like that's his team.
Nah, yeah.
That's my team against your team. Like I'm winning this.
Absolutely.
You need to watch it. I feel like
Okay.
you'd be cool to finish it.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap this up real quick. We got a quick question right here. This is dope. I always love this one because people
All
always
right.
give me different kind of questions.
Okay.
Your life, your movie. How would you end your movie?
In the mountains somewhere, like just a little bit of background. Like I grew up in El Salvador, and just like I don't think people realize, like we didn't have electricity, no running water, no nothing. So for me, like I feel the most alive when I'm around nature, which is ironic that I ended up in Arkansas. But I think it would be some type of like survival movie where you're just
Like-
out in the mountains.
Like your plane crashes and you're out
Yeah,
there tight,
just trying to survive, and
just out there looking for and then they're like wolves, something like
make
that.
a couple of my pets and all that. Yeah.
And then you're out there in the wilderness looking back at the camera in your championship.
Man. Nah, if I'm stranded, bro, I'm not talking about no championship.
The
I better have
camera
some
zooms
chickens. I
out.
better have. Nah, man. But yeah,
Oh
some
yeah.
type of survival movie, some type of like um, nature oriented. I think that man. I like I said. I mean, I
Would you have like swords, spears? Would you have would you have weapons? What kind of
probably.
weapons would you choose?
I'm thinking a slingshot, bro.
A slingshot.
I was mean with my slingshot in El Salvador, bro. Like,
David used a slingshot against Goliath.
hey, bro, come on now.
That thing.
I mean, that's my
That thing
middle name, you
hurts.
know, but that's not my.
It's like,
Yeah,
can you imagine
imagine.
that?
No,
Still,
that's for real, man. That's how we used to hunt for birds and rabbits and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. So you were just one of them bad little kids, huh?
no shoes and everything,
Silver
bro.
teeth and everything.
Listen, that chain would have been mine in El Salvador already, bro.
Oh, I would have got it back. Like, I'll just take it, bro. What is that?
Nah, it was.
That was a canica. What the?
Hey, a fun fact, bro, and I'm not trying to encourage this, but like, so now I realize how crazy this was. But so to hunt like bigger animals, I don't know if you knew this, but if you take marbles and you put them in fire, they kind of crystallize, but they stay together. And so we would do that, put a little wax around them so that they wouldn't pop. And so then when you hit it on a slingshot, on impact, there's a shotgun effect. Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Fun
so you
fact.
were like a bad little kid. You were like
No, I mean,
mean.
not really. It was just
So
survival,
that
bro.
village was safe. Is what
It
you're
was
saying?
safe, bro. It was safe.
You're like, what's out there? Like gangsters? No. These little
Nah,
kids, bro.
yeah, it's just us, bro. No, but things were different, man. And so it was just my grandma, my uncle, and I. And
Survive. I feel like at that point, I want to try it. I'm like, hey, like,
well,
let me get 25 canicas real quick.
I don't know if you've seen it, like when people are like, when somebody asks me like, you like camping, and you're like, bro, I grew up like that. What?
Bro, that was last. That
Yeah,
was, what do you think I went to Salvador for, bro?
yeah. What's
It's
the?
nothing.
So
I
when
think I'd be scared to, like, not that I'm scared.
yeah,
Bro, literally, like, I feel like they've always asked me, like, dude, would you down to go camping and stuff like that?
yeah.
I went camping one time, bro, and I walked out and I was like, this is pretty nice, this is awesome, and I got bit by a mosquito. I
So
got in the car and went to a hotel. I was
that,
like,
no, bro. You gotta bring
I can't
you
do
gotta bring the mesh, bro. Like,
You ever watch the shows where people are like hiking and there's always that one person with all this equipment?
that was you.
That would be me, bro. That was me
Yeah,
the whole time,
covered.
bro. I had like the life vest. I had a little radio antenna. I'm in there like I'm that guy. I'm like I don't get any service out here.
What? My Wi-Fi's not working. That's funny, bro.
Is anybody else not getting service?
No, that was definitely, thinking back about those days, it was crazy, man. Because like, it- I don't like if you when I tell the stories now, it's like, damn, you really live like that. But when you're there, it doesn't feel like that.
No,
Like I never seen
no.
anything else, bro. I never been in a car until I was 12 years old. Like a fun fact, the first time I was in a car, I remember the turning signal makes a little clicking noise.
Yeah.
The only time I'd ever heard that noise was in movies when a bomb was about to go off. Bro, I'm in the back of the car, like,
Yes.
damn. I'm like, what the? And it was
Ah.
my uncle. I remember my uncle had come from LA.
You start diffusing stuff. Like, what are you doing?
And I'm like,
I'm gonna save us.
hey, tío, um, hey, esta mierda va a explotar, okay? ¿Qué pasó? It's like, but
Oh man,
dude,
that was imagine you. Oh, start the car.
bro, I was freaking out. I'm like, yo, what?
Oh, that is good, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
man, that's a good one. I
We grew
like
up a little
that
different, bro. We grew up a little different.
one. Stop the car.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it's
Start
about to
clipping
go off,
wires.
bro. He's like, no. He literally had to get me off the car and show me, like, oh, look, this
Like,
is when
this
we're
is
going
what
to
this
turn
is,
this
man.
way. We're good. We're gonna turn. I was
Do you
like,
want a kids meal or?
oh, yeah,
Oh
okay.
God, what's
Yeah.
a kids meal?
God.
Oh man, shout out to my boy, man. That was our final questions, man. It was such a dope interview. This was fun, bro. Like I got goosebumps. I
Nah,
got
we're good,
emotional,
bro.
bro. I laughed. I did everything, bro. Like
Yes,
this was
sir.
awesome. Like follow. I'll be tagging my boy on everything. Don't worry about that. We'll get him. We'll get all the socials and we'll tag him on everything. But if there's a certain page that you want them to find you in,
Just on Instagram is at Coach Saavedra.
hey, coach, I'll be tagging. Don't worry. Y'all get him. Support him. Support the team. They're doing a lot of big things. I'll be tagging them on everything. But this is a fun interview that I had to do a little something that it will now be part of this podcast and it will be on these shows.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's the shirt of the soccer team, baby.
Yes, sir. Ozark.
Yes,
That's
this
what's
will be
up.
part. It will have a little. Probably put it right here, but this will be part of the show now. It'll be part of this podcast, and it will be forever being here. So, shout out to my boy. Congratulations on
Yes,
everything.
sir.
Thank you for being here.
Nah,
This
bro.
is awesome. Get to know him a little better. Enjoy
Thank you
the
for having me.
interview. I will be tagging him and everything once again. And thank you for having us. We'll see you at the next episode, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.